Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to another episode of Talking TVL. Listen, we had a much needed, very restful 3-day weekend. Can I just take a moment to acknowledge this hot new show that I watched and started over this 3-day weekend? Hold on, let me pull up my screen here so that you can see. Oh, I have to sneeze. Hold on. Okay, no, I don't. Heated Rivalry. If you guys, I don't know what to tell you. This show is a lot. Rivals by day, lovers by night, right? Me and my friend, we live literally right across the hall from each other. She came over. We watched episodes 1 through 3. We proceeded to scream for all of 3 hours straight, okay? If you do watch, proceed with caution. But do let me know if you enjoyed it. It is quite the time. I don't know what else to say. There's only 6 episodes in the series. Like I said, we watched episodes 1 through 3 yesterday. Tonight we will be finishing 4 through 6. So pray for me and I will pray for you, okay? Anyways, let's talk TVL, honey. If you remember on Friday, we learned what Mandu was and how it works. It is a new way to exercise and it uses like electrical currents to help aid with weight loss. I do have that video for you right here if you had not watched it. So let's take a look. Hold on.
Workout where you never had to step on a treadmill or use a weight machine, anything of that, but it still allowed you to build muscle. Safe to say you might be pretty interested, right? And so just having now opened over in Providence, Mandu is using EMS technology to give you just that, a full body workout in about 15 minutes. And this morning we have John and Mandy here to show us how. Guys, I'm hooked. I'm so intrigued. We got the whole setup here. Mandy is suited up. But first, John, introduce us to this perhaps a little bit. Again, Mandu, this kind of technology started over in Europe. You guys brought it here about 10 years ago, and it's working wonders, I think, for a lot of people.
Yeah, Peyton, we're real excited about bringing Mandu and EMS Fitness to North Alabama. We're the first one in Huntsville. There's one in Birmingham, and we're going to open another one a month from now down in Tuscaloosa.
Wow.
So EMS is really catching on, and it is a very innovative way, safe way, and an efficient way to get muscle strength, build skeletal muscle mass, and reduce body fat.
All right, we're going to see a demo live here in studio. Again, we got Mandy suiting up here. Mandy, tell me kind of what you're wearing again, how this works. Again, we're kind of sending electrical currents, I'm told.
So this is our one-piece vest, actually, and when clients come in, we suit them up. We have everything ready for them. We wet the suit down, and we hook them up just through here. This is a power. Go ahead and hook
Okay,
that.
and again, this is kind of sending, again, kind of these electrical currents, which we did mention. It's safe, but tell me kind of the benefit. You say it kind of helps move your muscles even more than what you would in a standard workout.
It does. Well, what this suit is doing is basically it's contracting every single muscle group, which we have quads, hamstrings, glutes, low back, upper back, chest, biceps and triceps, and we have an add-on. Right now I have calves on. We can do a knee and we can do an inner thigh.
Okay.
And basically it's activating all of those muscles at one time.
Wow.
It's pulsing and then it stops. And so what it's doing is basically it's contracting 95% of your muscle fibers versus a traditional workout without the suit would be maybe about 65%.
Wow. So again, your body is putting in the work. Does it feel weird? Do you feel like tingly or something, or what's kind of the?
You definitely
A little
feel,
weird.
Yeah, you feel the contraction.
That's why we want people to try it out first before we make them clients. But we make it, it's very safe. You can see that we've got a battery down here that's operating, so it's not plugged into the wall.
Okay.
We're not introducing any kind of weird electricity into your body. It's using the same neuromuscular pathways that your brain would use to contract your muscles.
Interesting.
And so and so what we're doing is we're just bypassing the brain and going straight to the muscles as they do a workout. Mandy's one of our trainers. We've got some top-notch trainers. They take you through a personal workout or a semi-personal workout.
Okay.
We can actually have 2 clients for every one trainer. And so we just, we have the settings set up for each client. So it's very individualized. We do that on the first appointment to figure out what their benchmarks are. And then we start the machine and it begins these pulses. Now it relaxes and then it goes back into a pulse again. So this is happening as they go through a workout. Just show how flexible the suit is.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's put it to work, Mandy.
We'll run clients through, we'll do squats, we'll do different things, and these are slow and controlled movements, basically. We can do forward lunges, we can do side lunges, we can do upper body. You can really do anything in the suit.
Okay.
So it's very flexible, and we take clients through basically a 15-minute workout, which I will say is equivalent again to 6 to 8 hours in the gym, and you do feel it.
That is correct. Again, 15 minutes. And I'm curious too, again, what kind of results you've seen. Again, as you mentioned too, kind of catering it to each body. I imagine you can kind of increase that as they go on. How often should we be coming again to kind of really see the impacts of this?
You can start seeing impact really immediately. You start to feel it. You'll feel some muscle soreness maybe within the first few days. But the real proof is in the pudding by using our body scan. We use an in-body machine so the clients can track their progress throughout, see how they're doing and increase in skeletal muscle mass, and see their body fat actually go down.
Wow.
So,
again, unbelievable. And we will stress one more time again for people watching, they're like, I don't know, that seems a little iffy. All age groups, again, totally safe, right?
absolutely. We've got our youngest clients are in college. So they're in their 20s, and our oldest client right now is 85.
Wow. Oh, wow.
And she loves it.
So incredible. Again, started
Hi,
over
Jerry.
in Europe. I feel like anything that's, hey, Jerry, congratulations to you, my guy. Yeah, I think anything that started over there and made its way here, like, you know, again, it's got to be good stuff. And again, in years, it's been in the process, and it's working wonders. Now open in Providence. Mandy, tell us one more time, just as we wrap, where you guys are, what it looks like. Should we kind of book a, initial consultation appointment, what have you, just everything we need to know to come check out Mandu?
Yeah, so Village of Providence, and you can go online to mandu.com and schedule your first free session. You come on in, we run you through it, and again, you get the in-body scan on that first free session, and we do all the individual settings on that free session, and you know what it feels like. And
awesome. And
so,
again, 15 minutes is only standing between you and, again, the life that you want to live. So, guys, we are so excited for it. Again, Mandu now open in the Providence area. We'll have those details on our website. For now, Mandy and John, thank you again so much. We
Thank you.
appreciate helping us
Thank you
stay
for
fit.
having
We'll see
us.
you.
Again, that is Mandu. They've got their office right out in Providence. I think that's something I would like to try. I've never heard of such a thing, and it seems like fun. They were great people, Mandy and the other owner of Mandu here in Huntsville. But I do have another video for you because we have something very fun coming to the VBC with great sound. That's your keyword. That's your hint of what's to come when we play the video, and then we'll talk after.
Hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years.
A deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, far, a long, long way to run.
Every morning you greet me.
The Sound of Music, people. Everyone, round of applause. Okay, it's an amazing performance, amazing musical, and it is coming right here to the VBC, January 27th through February 1st, which is coming up very shortly, people. And it is going to feature Huntsville native Hattie Mack, and she's playing Brigida. I hope I said that correctly because reading is hard for Elmo sometimes, but nonetheless, we're going to have a great conversation with her. She is a super rock star. We love her. Super cute. She's the little girl on your screen she's got the blonde hair with the cute glasses. That is Hattie Mack, and that's her name. But let me tell you something. Shout out to Broadway Theater League here in Huntsville. They have been just putting on amazing performances that we can see right here in Huntsville, here in the 256, Hadestown. I got to experience that for the very first time with one of my coworkers. Oh, Jocelyn. I was going to say with one of my coworkers, Jocelyn. She's our booking producer here for TBL. And we saw Hadestown. It was my first time ever seeing it, and it was amazing. I also got to see Shucked this season, which is really good. And then, of course, now we have the opportunity to see The Sound of Music. So if you need a little convincing to go and watch that show, be sure to watch TVL today at 11 to hear from Hattie Mack herself. And just to see, I love seeing just little kids thrive. For her to be so young and to be on a national Broadway tour, that's round of applause. Okay, we love Hattie Mack for that. But that's it. That is all I have for you today on Talking TVL. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have an amazing today's Tuesday. Yes, have an amazing Tuesday. We will do this again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Brand new episode of Talking TVL. Be there or hear about it, people.